In this week's episode,
Bonjour mon ami! Have I got a surprise for you? We have Jasman Jafar and Hafiz Sharin, two very talented and busy Malaysian athletes together in one city, and no other city could be a better host than Paris.
and in our Through the Chicane segment, join our guest host Nadea as she talks to the organisers of the Petronas AAM Malaysian Cup Prix Championship.
If you're a huge fan of the Malaysian Cup Prix, you don't want to miss this.
I'm Julie Woon,
Wait, I'm Hafiz Sharin.
What about me? I'm Jasman Jafar.
and you're watching Motorsports at Petronas. Paris is enchanting on so many levels. The Louvre, Palais Royal, the Grand Boulevards, cafes, brasseries. I just want to get lost in this city. And it doesn't matter if it's your first or your 100th visit, she'll always make you fall in love with her all over again. And did you know that in 1828, Paris lighted up the Champs-Élysées with gas lamps, the first city in Europe to ever do so. And that is why she's famously known as La Ville Lumière, the City of Lights. Right behind me is Tour Eiffel, a magnificent engineering marvel. Completed in 2 years, 2 months and 5 days, it recently celebrated its 125th birthday on the 31st of March. I'm supposed to be meeting Hafiz and Jasman right here at Place de Trocadero, and I'm sure they'll be here any minute now. But first things first, I'm going to enjoy this beauty right here.
Jasman Jafar and Hafiz Sharin are based in London and Barcelona respectively. Having decided earlier on in life that motorsports is their career choice, they have been pursuing that dream and have never looked back.
Let's get down to business, okay? Both of you are officially now professional athletes. And do you know how many people are envious of the both of you and want to be in your shoes? No doubt both of you are in different disciplines, but the common ground is speed. So what is it about speed that gets you excited?
Because you go fast and then
You like it,
Yeah.
like swooshing your hair.
like in your fan, like near to your face like this, and then your hair. Oh,
Oh, so it's all about the hair. I like it. Why do you like speed?
I like the adrenaline rush. I feel so pumped being in the adrenaline, and I really enjoy the racing bit of it. So
Not scared at all.
No, I had a big crash obviously earlier this year, but not to say I liked
Adrenaline.
it, but it's exciting stuff.
Yeah, I guess you learn from it, right?
yeah.
You guys make it look so easy, but how does it actually feel being in that car or on your bike at 270 kilometers per hour?
It's awesome.
I'm sure.
No, but I think in four wheels, I don't think you feel more open, you're strapped in, you feel more safe. Yeah, it's fast, but I think probably in two wheels you're
More exciting, isn't
more
it?
yourself. There's no seat belts.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but in two wheels you can feel the slide sideways, and you can feel the rear tire move to the left side if you want to turn right, and then when you brake, sometimes the rear tire go up, and then you can feel like a roller coaster, more or less like this. But I enjoy with the speed.
Oh, you enjoy that?
Yeah,
Good for
also
you.
the slide.
That's why you're a racer.
I think it's being a bike rider or racing driver, both ends you need a lot of fitness obviously, because the
Yeah.
cars and the bike is so physical.
I mean, talk about fitness. The both of you look extremely fit, and I look like a whale standing in between you guys. So I'm just going to make this really quick, okay? I mean, this is one thing that I think Southeast Asians are really good at: racing in the rain, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
For me, I like rain.
I know, you're called Pascal. Is it somehow easier for you, right, in the rain?
Not too easy because I'm trained from when I kid, from before I start to serious with the motorbike, and then until now I'm still not big different with the wet weather, and then just need more experience in the dry condition.
I see. So he likes it wet. You?
I like the wet too, but it doesn't really matter to me really, because at the end of the day, when it's time to race, it's go time. So whether it's wet or dry,
Yeah.
you got to be prepared. So
Who do you think is the driving force in your career?
it's always been my parents really. My mom especially, she's never missed a race, and she's never
sweet.
watched the first corner of any of my races.
What? So she never misses it, but she doesn't
She
watch
doesn't
the
watch
corner.
the first corner.
Oh, interesting.
When I was younger, the first lap was very hard for her because everyone is fighting for position, jumbled up, so she's really scared all the time. But now it's a lot better, so she doesn't watch the first corner,
but she watches
but
the
she
rest.
watches the race.
Oh, that's a good progress. I
Yeah.
mean, over time she can watch the corner and the full race.
Yeah, and now that my races has pit stops, she finds it more exciting. So it's step by step for her too, you know.
Baby steps for the moms too.
Yeah,
Because
so-
you're a precious boy.
Yeah, so she hasn't missed a race, and yeah, she's been the pillar of my career.
And yourself, the driving force in your career?
I think same like Jaziman. Also, my dad have a shop before, and then he always support me. But when I start to the race, he never want to see when I start in the grid. Yeah, in the first few laps, because the few laps is a amazing race. Also fighting a lot with another rider, because in two wheel easy to crash in the.
Oh, sounds a little bit like a pantang kind of thing, like a jinx, you know, like both parents would not see the start.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So what would you say is the most memorable moment so far in your entire career?
I raced in the second year wildcard in Sepang,
Oh,
and then I fighting with a champion rider in now world champion MotoGP, Marc Marquez.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then I passed him, and then I make a good race there, also in the home circuit, and then in the front of my fan, and then I get a 4th place. And then after 1 year, I get big news from Dorna from MotoGP. He say one rider disqualified from last year, Anthony West, and then I moved to P3, and then I get the trophy. This is a good memory.
Sounds like a very good memory. I remember that race too. And how about you?
I think it has to be Monaco for me last year. Ever since I was a kid, I always dream about racing there. There's this trophy called the ACM trophy, which is the Automobile Club of Monaco. And if you win, if you get a podium there, you get a special trophy for them, and it's only for one race.
Wow.
So, and then your name will be on the list of podium finishes. So I qualified second, and I finished third, and I got the trophy, and yeah, I felt.
So your name is there.
Yeah, I felt really.
Bucket list.
Yeah,
Checked.
bucket list ticked off. So I'm pretty happy I did it. So.
Oh, it's good that you enjoy racing and riding. So that is your hobby, and that's what you do for work as well, and that's your passion. So basically, that's your life. That's what you're made to do.
I don't think we can live off the adrenaline, because I think the adrenaline is like what we're addicted to, you know?
I've got just the thing for you guys. You know that us at Motorsports at Petronas always have something up our sleeves. So since you guys say that you love the adrenaline rush, the speed and all that, are you guys ready for a little race?
Born ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always ready.
Yeah, so you think you can beat him?
I think I'm always ready than interview.
Okay, enough of the interview. Let's go for the race.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, this is our RC game, and you guys look ready for a challenge. So this is the deal. Make a figure 8, but at the same time, I'll be shooting 10 words to you guys to distract you in a little word association game, okay? The one with the fastest time would win. So when I mention a word, the first thing that comes to mind, just shout it out. And of course, your opponent is free to disturb you with his car as well.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Right, may the best man win. Your time starts
Come on, best cow.
now. Chocolate.
Godiva.
Godiva. Sharks.
Uh,
Just a slow wave.
Nemo.
Nemo is not a shark. Malaysia.
Kuala Lumpur.
Checkered flag.
End of the race.
Bicycle.
BMX.
Palm trees.
Oil.
Speed.
Speed. Me.
Oh, swimming.
Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps. Barcelona.
Spain.
So, oh, accident. No, music.
Music. Led Zeppelin.
Cats.
Maine Coon.
Helmets.
Safe.
Rock stars.
Are we?
Stars. Are we? Koala bears.
Koala Bear, Australia.
Dancing.
Dancing. Greece.
With the stars. Fuel.
Premax.
Yeah. Mountains.
Everest.
Everest, and we have 10 words, 55 seconds. Not bad. How many laps do you do?
I don't know.
I have no idea
eight,
too.
I think.
Let's see if you can beat that, okay? 55 seconds. You ready? I guess he is. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Chocolate.
Chocolate, Cadbury.
Sharks.
Shark.
Sharks. Ding, 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 ding. Josh. Sharks.
Josh.
That's what I said. Malaysia. Yeah.
Kuala Lumpur.
Checkered flag.
And then of the race.
Bicycle.
Specialized.
Speed.
Speed.
What speed?
Bike.
Rainbow.
Shadow.
Shadow. Drive-through.
McDonald's.
Last word. Unicorn.
Kebab.
Unicorn. Kabao. All right, and we have the scores in my hand. Your time is 1 minute 17 seconds. Not bad. But I'll give you points for the most interesting answers. Unicorn, Kabao, drive-through, McDonald's, not bad. So you at 55 seconds, you are the champion. Yeah. Well done. But not bad. You can continue playing this. Thank you so much, guys, for being on the show.
Did you know that there is a portable laboratory or a trackside facility to test the Petronas fuel and lubricants at every race weekend? Here's Adrian Bell to tell us more about what happens in the secret lab.
The partnership between Petronas and the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team means that in addition to a very strong program of developing fuels and lubricants, we provide a full trackside support facility. What this means is that we attend every race and test event with various scientific instruments to analyse the fuel and the lubricants. The fuel, firstly, at the start of a race week, every drum of fuel that we send from our blending plant is sampled and tested to make sure it's fully compliant with the regulations. Once we've done that and we've approved the fuel for use by the team, we know everything will be compliant. We then switch the focus to lubricant analysis once the cars are running on track. The purpose of the lubricant analysis is really to use the lubricant as a diagnostic medium. So it's a health check, if you like, for the engine and the gearbox and all the systems on the car. We can tell what's going on by the microscopic particles of wear debris that accumulate in the oil. So we look very closely at that and we look for any changes that are out of the ordinary, that are not expected, that might be indicative of a problem. And that helps the engineers to decide if they need to take a course of action Also, it's very, very useful data to help the engineers in the allocation of engines throughout the season, as we are restricted to just 5 engines per driver per season.
Many of Malaysia's two-wheel riders started their careers right here at the Malaysian Cup Prix. It has been the place for many generations to check out the up-and-coming local riders. It is also at this very championship where Hafiz Sharin, Zamri Baba, Kwan Meng Heng, and Sharul Yuzi had their start. I'm right here at the Stadium Sultan Ibrahim in Muar, Johor to have a little chat with Sam Hogg. Fondly known as the father of the Malaysian Cup Prix, I'm hoping that Sam can educate me on the history and the evolution of the Petronas AAM Malaysian Cup Prix Championship. So stick around. Hi Sam, good morning.
Hi, morning.
You up for a little chat?
Come, sure.
Thank you. Now, you're the pioneer of the Malaysian Cup Prix. What's the story behind your decision to organize the foundation for two-wheel racing in Malaysia?
Capri was in this country for a very long time. In the early 80s and 70s, it was run more like a one-make race by manufacturers, more for product promotion, you know, like Yamaha used to run, Honda, Suzuki. They were running it more for their in-house promotion. Along the line, because my involvement with motorsports started in 1969 in Batu Tiga track, and during the days I used to basically provide manpower for all motorsports clubs in this country, arranging marshals and all that. So we found that there were no an event where we could have inter-championship among the manufacturers of bike. So that actually started the idea of starting a Malaysian Cup Prix Championship. We started in 1994, first race.
Through the years of organizing the championship, have you seen any progress in the championship?
Oh yeah, if you look at Cup Prix today, it's year by year. Number of participants, for commercial value, for brandings, even spectator value. If you ask anybody in the street, Cup Prix people knows. So it has become a household name over the last 21 years.
Why do you think the Cup Prix is so popular amongst Malaysians?
Okay, teenagers today, they like sports that are action-oriented. Okay, maybe a lot of people come here to watch Cup Prix, not specifically to see who wins, but they also want to see who drops because there's action. If you really look at our crowd turnover up at all Cup Prix events, it's a family outing, especially because we have brought Cup Prix right to their doors. Cup Prix has already built up a name for itself. If you look from, today most manufacturers have found this as a best platform to do merchandising, brandings, because the follow-up is so strong. You can have bike ride groups of in thousands coming for an event. So this has actually over the year built a real value for the event.
Safety measures are, of course, #1 priority. But you know, riders are getting more skilled, the bikes are getting faster. What are the safety measures and medical assistance provided in the championship?
Motor racing is dangerous. Okay, accident can happen. I think we are a bit different from many other organizers. People organize events on ad hoc basis, and we have spent a lot of money on safety. We were one of the early people to bring in airbags because we run on the streets where there is no huge runoff area. We were thinking of improving the medical facility. So when I travel overseas, I go and see other places, and we pick up some good things from overseas. You know. There is one reason why we brought in the mobile medical trauma unit, because in most cases, in all sports around the country, in medical term they call it scoop and run. You know, when somebody get injured or dropped, you just throw them into an ambulance and you discharge your liability. You know. We went one level above, stabilize the patient, more important. That means if a rider crash, we will then take to our medical center, provide them whatever medical assistance, and stabilize this rider. And meanwhile, if we know that he is very critical, we also can make some contact with the hospitals, inform them that we are sending a patient of such injuries. And we also do own ventilators to, in case it's real bad, we can even give them life support from wherever we run race to the nearest hospital.
So tell me, what are your long-term plans for the Cup Free Championship?
Our big wish is that we could progress from what we are doing now. Today, I think we are self-supporting, okay? There's nothing in Capri that we rent or hire. It's all our own equipment. We are improving event by event. We are also going into our own production of TV by end of this year.
Thank you so much for having a little chat
Thank you
with me.
very
I
much.
enjoyed it
Thank
very
you
much.
much.
It was very
I'll have my coffee
informative.
now.
Yes, please do. Celebrating its 21st year, the popularity of the championship is second to none. From its very first race back in '94, it's been a favorite weekend outing ever since. Nothing beats spending the day with your family cheering on your favorite rider. Don't forget to log on to www.petmos.com.my for more on your favorite riders, teams, and race results. Thanks for joining me, Nadia Evers, right here on Motorsports at Petronas.
I think in a car, 4 wheels probably it's more.
Oh, it's an N. Oh, spider!
Spider! Sorry.
Sorry, it was gonna kill him.
I'm hoping that Sam can educate me on the history and the evolution of the Petronas AAM. So near yet so far.